Alright, so it is the last Veda ever. April 30th, 2009. You can probably hear the hockey game in the background, and I guess you're kind of wondering why I'm so close to the camera. It's because I'm actually using my TV tray to do my vlog instead of doing it from my desk in my room. And the reason that I'm doing that is because today was the third last episode of the Supernatural season. Supernatural season 4, episode... is it 20 or 21? I'm gonna say it's 20. Anyways, but dude, it was awesome, and I can't tell you anything about it because I don't want to ruin it for anyone who's actually watching it. Because it was awesome, and I don't want to ruin it. But I went online to see if my friends were on so that I could talk to them about it during the show, and they weren't on. And the worst thing is, they weren't even on afterwards. They're not online. I can't talk to them about it, and I'm here at home. So I have, like, no one to talk about SPN with. Like, I need to talk to someone about Supernatural, and there's no one around, and I don't want to give spoilers away to people who haven't seen it, and I'm freaking out. And also, I would rather have a discussion than just, make a monologue about how awesome Supernatural is. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, in my last Veda vlog ever. First of all, conserving water. So I think it's important to conserve water. It is a real issue. It's an environmental problem. You should do your best not to waste water. But I mean, the thing is, like, shorten your showers, or, turn off the water when you're putting the shampoo in your hair or soaping up your body, and then just, use the shower to rinse. Don't not flush the toilet. Please flush the toilet. Because the thing is, it's disgusting, alright? Now, I have friends who have done it in their house, and it's cool. Because the thing is, they'll come back and be like, hey, it's been like an hour and no one else has used the bathroom. It's time to flush the toilet. Or they have like the 3P rule or something like that. But they have something that works so that, the whole house doesn't stink of piss and ammonia. I'm sorry for the language, but it's disgusting. And I've gone into the washroom at school so many times to find it, like, just disgusting. I mean, and sometimes people take it one step too far. And I don't think it's water conservation. I think they're just lazy jerks. But they don't flush the toilet at all. This includes when they do number 2 and when girls are on their period. Do you know how horrible it is to walk into a washroom, the only toilet on your floor, by the way, because the building I lived in, there was 3 toilets, 1 for each floor. There was only 20 people who lived there, but still, like, anyways, so walking into a bathroom, didn't happen this year, happened, like, before, but you walk into a bathroom, and there is, not just pee, but, period blood in the toilet. It's freaking disgusting. It's just so gross. I don't know why people don't flush the toilet. I mean, yes, water conservation is important, but then there's something like, and then I have to wonder, do people wash their hands? Yes, because, of course, you have to wash your hands, stay clean. But I'm just saying, if you're so hardcore about the water conservation that you can't flush the toilet ever, it's just a little gross. And I'm not, once again, this is not about people who just, if it's yellow, let it mellow. That kind of bugs me, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is people who don't flush the toilet ever, like, when they're on their period and they don't flush the toilet, I'm like, what are you doing? What the hell is wrong with you? This is just wrong. Yeah. Dude, just not cool. And that's my little rant on that. The thing is, like I said, like, when I take a shower, I turn the water off, except for when I'm, like, just rinsing off. And, I try my best not to, use too much water. If I'm gonna wash my face, I don't just have, like, the water running. I usually, like, wet the face cloth quickly and then wash my face using the face cloth. Or I fill up the sink if I'm gonna splash my face, but I don't just leave the tap running. Same thing when I brush my teeth. I clean my toothbrush in the cup that I do my rinsing with. These are all some really nice things that you can do to conserve water that don't negatively affect the people that you live with. I mean, if you're doing it in your own home, that's fine. But when it's like a pretty much practically public bathroom where people, you don't even consolidate with them about what's going on. You don't even like ask, hey, is it cool if I don't flush the toilet? I mean, seriously, like, once again, I'm all for water conservation, but that's just wrong. Flush. Okay, so that's my little rant on that. And then the last thing I want to talk about was, well, two things. First of all, today I spent the day with my friend Christine. It was really great, and she's going to Toronto, and she's going to be performing, so break a leg, and that's going to be great. And it's just, it kind of like, I'm kind of in this weird friend limbo where, all my friends from school, they're either at home now, or some of them are still on campus because they can't fly out for a couple of days now. And then I have my friend Chrissy, she's home, and I'm home right now, but she's flying out, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. And then my friend Nikki will probably be getting in while I'm in Newfoundland, if that trip even works out. And so I probably won't see her because she's probably only going to be around for that 1 week, and who knows if we can see each other. And then when I get back to campus for the 7 weeks that I'm going to be in class, I don't know if I'm going to have any friends around. I know some people will still be in the city, but I don't know if I can see them, and then it's all this stuff. So, yeah, two things I found out. One, so none of the schools in Newfoundland have messaged me back. I haven't contacted one of them, so actually, one of the schools in Newfoundland has messaged me back, and the way it's going to work is that I want to go there on Monday, so if we can set up the appointment for Monday, then we'll do the tour on Monday, take a day to drive out to St. John's, and then do the St. John's tour on Wednesday. But I need the answer from the school in Cornerbrook first, because if they don't get back to me, then I can't, you have to book the ferries in order to go, and then we have to book the hotels and everything, and if they don't get back to me, this is the only week that I can go. I think I might send them an email again, or I'm just going to call them tomorrow about this, because it's really important to me. Also, I found out that my course is 7 weeks, not 6 weeks like I thought. This is mostly just me not actually properly counting on the calendar. So I need to call up conference services at my school, because during the summer it's conference services, not school administration that takes care of residents, and I need to double check, like, okay, so I gave you the dates, so I am booked for 7 weeks, right? Because if not, I'm gonna have to fix that, and that's really crazy. So I have a lot of weird things going on. Probably my next vlog will be weeks from now about how everything worked out in the end, but yeah, it's kind of just when everything gets crazy is when I am done VEDA. That's wonderful, like just when I have stuff I can talk about. So the last thing I want to talk about was something that I'd put in my Tuesday video, which of course didn't get up because I told you guys about that, how the video wasn't properly loading. So what had happened was my brother bought me a DS game. He's also giving me his PS2. He has a PS3 and he bought a couple of games for it. Well, not a couple games. He has a lot of games for it, and then he bought Fallout 3 the other day, and so he's gonna have, so he has that, and I've played it. It's kind of fun. It's a good game. I really like it. I haven't gotten very far in it because I forgot how to use VATS, and so I need to ask him how to use VATS, and then once he explains that to me again, I'm gonna play it. But anyways, he bought me the new Super Mario game, which is super fun, but it feels really weird because he bought it for me after helping clean my room and like pack and everything, so I feel like I should be giving him something and he gave me something, so it feels really weird. So if you've ever been in that situation where someone does something nice for you, but you feel like you should have done something nice for them, but it was beyond your means to do something as nice. Also, I think it's kind of interesting when you can only see this much of my body, because the thing is, I'm talking with my hands like I normally do, but they're on my lap, or they're just below where the camera can see them, so you can't actually see me using my hands. Anyways, I've run out of time, so this is my last VEDA video. I don't know when you'll hear from me again. I honestly don't. Probably sometime next week, probably when I get back from Newfoundland. If I go to Newfoundland, oh my god, it's so crazy. Alright, anyways, bye YouTube. VEDA's been really fun. I'm sorry I didn't get a video up on Monday, but you guys know all about that craziness. So, thanks. This was a really great project, and hi to everyone else who did it. I watched a couple of videos, but I didn't comment. So, yeah, this is kind of fun. Bye!
Well, I am just a Tuesday in a world of Friday nights, and I get choked up on the foreground. No, I never get it right, or not with one foot on the fence, not with both to one side. Where's your memory when you've made up your mind?